Let's move on to some international news coming in. The state of Maryland has finalized a $2.5 billion settlement with Grace Ocean Private Limited and Synergy Marine Pte. Limited, the owner and operator of the cargo ship Dali, over the ship's March 26, 2024 collision that caused the collapse of the bridge and killed 6 workers. Attorney General Anthony G. Brown has said that the settlement resolves civil claims brought against the vessel, interests on behalf of the state and its agencies, including the Maryland Transportation Authority, the Maryland Port Administration, and the Maryland Department of Environment. Brown said that this settlement does not resolve the state's claims against the shipbuilder Hyundai Heavy Industries. The National Transportation Safety Board, in a report in November 2025, found Hyundai to be at fault in causing the Dali's loss of power and its crash into the bridge. He said that the state intends to pursue those claims as well. Joining us on the broadcast is my colleague Arzu Seth with more on this. Arzu, we are finally seeing that the state of Maryland has in fact finalized a settlement with Grace Ocean Private Limited and Synergy Marine Pte. Limited. All right, I believe my colleague Rumi Mishra is with us for more on this. Rumi, take us through those details, please.
Well, the federal prosecutors have filed criminal charges against the owner of the cargo ship Dali 2 years after it struck Baltimore's Key Bridge, causing its collapse and killing 6 people. Synergy Marine, the company that operated the ship along with one of its employees, has been charged with conspiracy, obstruction and misconduct resulting in death, among other offences. Prosecutors have alleged that the company misled investigators about conditions on the ship and failed to disclose hazards and other safety concerns to the U.S. Coast Guard. The company also stated that it will defend against these allegations with vigor. Separately, Synergy and Maryland settled a civil case over the collapse of the $2.25 billion bridge. This is a maritime law term called allision that is being used a lot here. It's a term for a vessel striking a stationary object such as a bridge, and the DOJ, according to the shipping company, is criminalizing a tragic incident. This is an official statement, in fact, given out by this company. They say that these allegations in the indictment are baseless and have nothing to do with Dali's allision with the Francis Scott Key Bridge. In fact, in a statement, Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche also said that the collapse of the span was a preventable tragedy of enormous consequence, which is why the shipping company is being held accountable for all those 6 deaths that happened because of the tragic crash. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Rumi, for all that information. With that, viewers, we are slipping into short commercial.